guys, been a while. Doug Wolf with Wolf's Den Forge. I'm on a road trip, as you might be able to see out the window a little bit here. I'm at home in beautiful Colorado, way up in a tiny town called Alma, 10,580 feet above sea level. And I'm heading to the Louisiana Renaissance Festival. Not looking forward to the heat and humidity, but I'm looking forward to seeing my friends, being able to do some demonstrations and get some nice forge work done. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to work at home. And at some point I'll make a vlog update about why I've dropped off the radar for most of the summertime. It's not a pretty story though. So, I'm going to take you guys along on a little bit of a ride. So, I'll show you some of the places I'm going. I'll be driving the length of Colorado, New Mexico, Texas, all of western Louisiana, to New Orleans. Hopefully, I'll be able to make Halloween evening in New Orleans, which is my favorite place to be on Halloween. So, come along with me, take a ride, and enjoy a little bit of this super epic mountain scenery. Of course, you can't see most of the really epicness, but I'll take a few shots for you. This is the booming metropolis of Alma, Colorado. A little tiny place I like to call home. I started the video just as we were getting to the first buildings. And I'll turn it off when we get to the last ones, and you'll see just how small this little town is. I've lived in smaller towns, but this one's pretty damn small. Our general store. Are one of two weed dispensaries because Colorado. One liquor store, one bar, two weed dispensaries for a town of 250 people. And coming up here on the right is the last of the houses in Alma. Here's the mine. Because it's Colorado, we have a mine. And there's the last of the buildings. Last of the houses right here. And there's the city limit sign. Right there. And that's it. That's all of Alma, Colorado. That's the thing about Colorado. Even the views from the gas station are epic. Beautiful Woodland Park. Here's Pikes Peak. Beautiful Woodland Park, Colorado. So here I am with a epically awesome Pikes Peak in the background there. That would be it. I didn't make it very far. I'm in Woodland Park. Woodland Park is an hour and 45 minutes away from Alma, through the mountains. I haven't even got down out of the mountains to I-25 yet. And I broke something on my van. If you examine the front tire, you may notice the orientation of the front tire. It is angled like that. It's not supposed to be there. To give you an idea how my summer has gone, I was driving from my mom's house in Pennsylvania, tiny little town outside of Pittsburgh, where I spent the summertime because she is currently battling cancer. And I got to Des Moines, Iowa, and my truck broke. I spent 6 weeks broken down in Des Moines, Iowa, trying to repair my truck. Spent thousands of dollars on it. It's still broken. It's still in Des Moines, Iowa, along with my trailer. Left it there at a buddy's house, a new person that I met. Very cool guy. At some point I'll go back for it. And I bought this piece of crap. This is an old Ford E350 club wagon. And it is an Iowa vehicle, so it's so rusty it's unbelievable. And I paid $700 for it, just to get me home. Well, it got me home. And I was hoping it would make the 1,200-mile trip to Louisiana for the Ren Faire. Apparently not. We got about, 120, 130 miles maybe. Broke something in the front end. So now, I guess I'm going to have to figure out what it is. And see if I can fix it. Or see if it's at least something that's is going to not kill me on this trip. If it's something I can live with, then fuck it, you know. I'll drive yanking the steering wheel to the right for another, 1,000 miles if I have to, as long as it gets me there. I don't care if it breaks as soon as I get there, as long as it gets me there. So, we'll see. So I got it taken apart, and the loud banging noise I heard right there is where the frame actually broke apart because it is so rusty. Look at that. This is supposed to be solid to that, and you can actually see how the entire axle is tilting this way. It's actually very dangerous to be in front of here because that spring could come out. It could come flying out and kill me. So yeah, this van is toast. Fuck. Now what? Well, here I am, rolling down Highway 24 at a blazing 10 miles an hour. I'm limping this piece of crap over to my buddy Imp's house, one of the Badger Blades guys, and I'm going to take the wheel off it, take the spring out, assuming I get there in one piece, and weld this motherfucker back together, I hope. And so we'll see how that goes. Great. Here we are with the spring removed. You can see where this is the radius arm, this is the I-beam for the front suspension, essentially control arm. This is where it broke, right there. You can also see by the clean spot here, this is all the metal that was left holding this together. All this is rotten. So, we're going to take the old stick welder. We're going to lean this back up so these are touching with a jack and attempt to weld it back together and reinforce it with some plating. Wish me luck. How's it going, guys? It is Monday morning, October the 29th. Yeah, 29th. 48 hours after I initially set off to go to the Louisiana Renaissance Festival. So as you saw the carnage that happened to my vehicle, I didn't have time to film yesterday. I was too busy, or the day before. The battery on this camera was dead, and I was really too busy trying to get it fixed and get the hell out of Dodge as fast as I could. So essentially what I ended up doing, I'll splice this picture so you can see it, is I jacked the vehicle up, took the tire off, took the spring out, twisted the I-beam back into the position it was supposed to be, and welded it back together and reinforced it with some 3/8 inch thick by inch wide bar stock that I have laying around. I'm a blacksmith. I carry shitloads of metal with me. That's actually the stuff I used to make tongs out of, so I used a bunch of my tong stock to reinforce it. Now, it was incredibly badly rusted, to the point where a piece of steel that was maybe an 1/8 inch thick, maybe, and probably about 3/4 of an inch wide was all that was still holding that together when it broke, because of the extreme amount of rust. This vehicle's from Iowa. They salt the roads really, really badly there, and it does incredible amounts of damage to the vehicle. This is a 96, and there's very little left of the frame. Like right now, I'm super nervous driving this thing. Every time I hit a bump, I cringe. By comparison, Buffy the Road Dozer that I'm usually driving around in is a 92 Chevy but it spent its life in Texas and Colorado. We don't salt the roads out here. No matter how much it snows, we use sand or magnesium chloride. Magnesium chloride doesn't eat the cars. So a 26-year-old vehicle's got no rust underneath. It looks almost new, you know? Looks like a one-year-old, the underside of a one-year-old car anywhere else in the country, you know? But that's the thing. This thing lived its life in rust, or in salt, so it's rusted to death. So anyway, I am currently in Pueblo. I'm rolling right into town right now. Ooh, and hitting some bumps. Anyway, and on my way to New Orleans. All right, I'm in lovely New Mexico. The scenery is suitably awesome, if you could catch any of that. Yes, my windshield looks like a spider web. What do you want? $700 piece of crap vehicle. Anyway, I'm on Highway 64, heading towards Texas. I just jumped off of I-25 about a half an hour ago, fueled up and such. Headed to a buddy of mine's place in Northfield, Texas. And with any luck, or at least without any bad luck, I should make it there by 3:34-ish in the afternoon. We shall see. Oh, you really can't see me anywhere. Anyway, yeah, we'll see how this goes. So, no news is good news. So, catch you on down the road. Alrighty, I am in the middle of nowhere in Texas. In case you doubt it, I say middle of nowhere, I mean, I'm really in the middle of absolutely nowhere. I'm on Texas Highway 94, I think, outside of Esteline, on my way to my buddy Ransom's place. Man, I thought I lived in the middle of BFE. Holy crap. I've been driving for well over an hour just in the backcountry of nowhere, and I'm still not there yet. So, anyway, I made it this far to Texas. So, we're gonna crash at his place, have a few beers, and get up in the morning. And hopefully, as long as this piece of crap stays in one piece still, head to New Orleans. So, we'll see. Alright, it's Tuesday morning. Like 9 o'clock. Slept in this morning, longer than I expected to. And spent the night at my buddy Ransom's house and his lovely wife Sable. And in Northfield, Texas. We did some bombing around, running around on his awesome 900-acre ranch. And the scenery around here is very pretty. This is excellent. Awesome. Ever since you first told me you guys were building a place down here, I was like, why the hell would you be way out there? Now I understand why.
Yeah, because this is what I get to look at every day.
Right? And now I'm on my way to New Orleans. I've got 12 more miles to go, or 12 more hours to go, not miles, hours. A 12-hour drive to go at least, assuming this piece of shit truck stays in one piece, and I have enough gas money to get there. We'll see how this goes. Hey, look. I found the lovely mountain. It's Erebor. It's 11:15. I'm crossing the bridge over the Mississippi River into Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge! Good old red stick. And this trip is taking way longer than it's supposed to. So, hopefully, with any fucking luck, within an hour and a half, I should be there and out of this vehicle. So, we'll see. Wish me luck. Meanwhile, enjoy some scenery. Ooh, Baton Rouge. Through a window. Bye. So here I am. I made it. I am at my buddy Ed's place in lovely Louisiana. Those of you who've been watching for a while will recognize this shop. You will recognize it a lot more pretty soon. Good old Tiffy the tetanus strap here got me all the way to Louisiana in one piece. I can't exactly say safe and sound. As you can see by the extreme rust damage on this vehicle. You'll note that a good bit of the bodywork is actually made of great stuff expanding foam. The frame is in every bit of bad condition, so every time I hit a bump, I was totally terrified that, you know, the frame would snap or a major part of the suspension would break and send me into a ditch because, well, I broke part of the suspension simply by stepping on the brakes at one point. But, I'm here now. I got here yesterday. No, day before yesterday. I got here Wednesday. It's Friday. Time has flown by really, really quickly. So I haven't had time to make an update. Been busy working. But, let's see. So, yesterday was all work. Today is Friday. Tomorrow's opening day of the fair, and we're not even remotely ready. I'm not remotely ready. I don't even have my stuff set up in the workshop here. Let's see. So, but that is the chronicle of my trip. Here's all of my crap kind of thrown in the corner. It needs to get set up and put together so I can get to work. That's what I'm about to do right now. I've got to get as much product made as possible for the weekend. I have not been able to do any work whatsoever or make anything since the end of the West Virginia Fair, second weekend of July. So things have been adventurous in the very not okay sort of ways, which at some point maybe I'll get into, but it's a tale of woe. So for now, I'm here. I've got all my crap, and I've got a day to knock out as much stuff as humanly possible. So there's my trip. That's, you know, a couple of days in my life as I travel around. And hopefully I'm going to try, I may fail, but I'm going to attempt to make at least a video a day for the remainder of the fair. So for 6 weeks, at least I'm going to try to do a video a day. I could fail, we'll see. I've got a lot to do in the couple of weeks. And I have a lot of extremely generous patrons and customers who've helped me through these extremely difficult time that I've had this summertime. And all of which I owe blades and rings and various bits and bobs of jewelry, which you'll get to see me make over the next couple of weeks. So, most of which will be done here. And you also get to see some of my demos and crap like that I do at the Renaissance Festival as well, because that's what I'll be doing for the next, you know, after today, for Saturday and Sunday, and for the next 5 weekends that follow that. So, thanks for joining me on this ridiculous trip, guys, and tune in the future so you can see what I'm up to. Cheers!